intending to meet with her the week of November 4th. That way we can come to a resolution.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Set this for a discovery date, and you will do early December. And if it's a jury trial where this ends up, it's going to have to be a jury trial in the new year because we have other things that are set and, holidays are coming. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What date in December? All right. So we'll be back on December 2nd.
That's perfect, Judge.
For discovery. See where this goes.
Perfect.
All right. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Perfect. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Yes.
I have one copy. Stop records. He's just yeah, I can show you.
All right. State.
Oh.
Or in this case, they're asking for a return of the weapon.
Right here, this might sound routine, but it's actually a big deal. When a weapon is returned, it means the court found no legal basis to keep it, often because the accused wasn't convicted of a related offense. But here's the question. Should every clear case automatically mean the weapon goes back? That's where law meets controversy.
Yes, sir.
It was a not guilty verdict, so
I understand.
and they're requesting that the weapon be returned to, I guess, the
Father.
person who's listed is the owner. Or,
Her father, yes.
right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Y'all have a good day.
You too. Who's next? All right. Thank you. And I'll give you these stuff. Just give me a moment.
You get a copy of this number? Oh, I get it. Okay. Okay. I guess no sheet. When did they start doing that? The pink ones, I think. Yeah. I was getting the yellow.
And just like that, the courtroom mood flips. Moments like these remind you behind the legal jargon. These are still human beings. But don't get too comfortable, because what's coming next is a serious turn.
I was always like, did we always have 4 copies? Yeah. Oh, I guess. No laughing, Judge. I'm old. I'm forgetting.
Oh, please. You can't say you're old.
I could say we're old.
Yeah, there you go.
Bye.
Bye. You too. Wow, this is Jim Floyd.
I think this is gonna be on that synonym.
Judge, it's going straight in voice. All right, bye, sorry.
Who?
Courtroom.
All right, I'll try calling him.
I think that's gonna be the one that's gonna be zooming in. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, we don't need her.
Well,
We need her. All right. Deshavion Cole. How do you pronounce the first name?
Deshavion.
Deshavion. I knew I was missing a syllable in there. All right, the court is calling.
Here we go. New case, new stakes. Every time a case is called like this, it's essentially the start of a legal chess match. One wrong move from either side can change everything.
2025 CR 008096, State versus Deshavion Cole. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Alvin for the state.
And Ron Ross for responding.
All right, just one moment, everyone. All right, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge, and I have reviewed it.
This is what's called discovery compliance. In simple terms, the prosecution has handed over all evidence to the defense. No surprises allowed. It's a cornerstone of a fair trial, but also a moment where defense strategy truly begins.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. And how do you pronounce your last name?
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Deshavion Cool. Okay. Did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor, that's correct.
Mr. Cool, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with tampering or fabricating?
Listen carefully to these yes ma'am responses. They may sound routine, but each one is the defendant giving up a constitutional right, the right to trial, to silence, to confrontation. This isn't just procedure. This is a life-altering decision unfolding in real time.
With physical evidence with intent to impair as a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and give you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Cool, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, you get into habit of saying certain things. So, not that you're a U.S. citizen, but if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you could be deported, denied naturalization, or re-entry into the country. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 8 months.
A year.
Years.
I'm sorry, just 1 second. Off the record, Corporal Izazeri. I think this is Guadalupe. They'll answer. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be
And there it is, 8 years. This is the moment everything becomes real. A plea deal can reduce risk, but it also locks in consequences. The real question is, was this the best possible outcome or just the safest one?
There's a $1,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you all have checked the
Yes,
concurrent with?
I'm ready to write it in. I realized after I started that I forgot to write it in.
No problem.
Thank you. It's just what we're taking, it's running concurrent. I forgot to copy them. Yeah, to do the two, but I'll put notes in there so they know. Sorry about that, Your Honor.
No problem. All right, so this is the run concurrent with 2025 CC 008119. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
It is, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 8 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, MRT, the gun safety course, GED or high school diploma, gang evaluation, and ISP and random UAs. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
That single word, guilty, ends the battle before trial even begins. No jury, no dramatic cross-examinations, just a decision that will echo for years. Would you have taken the deal or fought it in court?
State offers into evidence, states if they didn't want to.
And there are no objections, Judge.
Right. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, that you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Off the record for a moment. See? So what is his criminal history?
1 second.
He is 17. He's 17.
Okay.
He has predominantly juvenile criminal history, Your Honor, from what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's all out of another state, so what I can tell you is it's kind of limited as far as.
No, I mean, what is the juvenile
It's
history?
he's been charged with, I just don't know what the dispositions are. He's been charged with a misdemeanor level assault, domestic violence. It says that it was the juvenile order of guilt, but not reported as a conviction.
Okay.
And then larceny.
Mhm.
The same comment about the order of guilt, but not reported as a conviction. Another larceny. Receiving stolen property. Assault. Another assault.
Okay. Why were you in Michigan?
That's where I'm from.
All right. So, but no, it says that you left Michigan to come here.
Yeah.
His mother lives here now.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Yes. So,
Yeah, my mother lives here now.
all right. So is she the one who brought you to Michigan with her?
I'm sorry, Judge.
Oh, the reason why I'm asking is because in this, the police asked you, why did you have a gun? And you said because of things that had happened in Michigan.
Oh no, I'm sorry if you misunderstood. If they misunderstood, but it was something that happened here. It was something that happened here. That's why.
So,
May I think I understand a little bit about the background. If I understand correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. He was shot and
Yeah.
then he was sent to Michigan where I think his father lives or a family member lives to.
No, I was shot last year, like after moving here. I lived in Michigan my whole life.
so in Michigan, who lived with you in Michigan?
My father.
All right. So your mom didn't live with you in Michigan.
No, my mom, she did up until 2021. My mother moved here and I moved with my father.
So your mother moved to Texas.
Yes.
And you stayed in Michigan with your father?
Yes, ma'am.
So why did you leave Michigan?
I left Michigan to move here. My mother and my father recently just passed away.
No, but I mean before that, because in here, there's a statement from your father to the police saying that you didn't want to follow his rules in Michigan.
That's
That's what it says in the police report.
I left Michigan because my mother, if she was here, she would tell you, but my mother, she didn't feel that my father was fit to take care of me.
All right. He's saying that you left because you didn't want to follow his rules. Off the record for a moment. Christine, do you want to, your client is on Zoom. Do you want to meet with her in a breakout room?
No, that's not.
All right. So just give us a moment and we'll be right with you. We're just finishing up a hearing. All right. I'm just reading what's in the police
Yes,
report.
fine.
So what's in the police report is your father is saying that he had previously lost another child by accidentally driving and hitting them.
No,
And then, I'm sorry, go ahead.
that was my mother. That was my little sister on my mother's side.
All right, then this police report is all wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Judge.
No, no, no.
It's hard to understand.
No, I mean, then the police report isn't written correctly because I'm just reading what is in the police report. And I'm trying to figure out why would you have a gun in your bedroom at your mom's house?
Yeah, that's because, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
That's because last year, after moving from Michigan, I was shot recently here, not in Michigan, here.
And what happened in that case?
I was walking outside my house, like people were shooting at each other. I was caught in the crossfire.
Mm-hmm. So do you have gang affiliation?
No, man.
All right. So, and what's with all this juvenile stuff?
That was me being a young, dumb kid.
I mean, well, it seems like you're still doing that because I still don't understand why you have a gun in your house. Did you tell your mom there was a gun in the house?
No.
And then your brother gets shot with the gun and you're trying to cover it up. Then your mom ends up getting arrested. And I understand tensions run high, her child's been shot,
Yes,
but you're just bringing chaos to your house.
yes, man. I understand.
How far did you go in school?
To the 10th grade.
All right.
But-
Why?
Oh, because like those juvenile cases, I was in school in juvenile. So like out of juvenile school, like 10th grade, but I'm really in the 12th grade right now.
Well, I mean, by age, you may be in 12th
No,
grade.
I'm talking
but
about credit work.
okay. But sometimes by knowledge, not 12th grade. So before you were taken into custody, were you in school?
No, man,
Why not?
because the school year was ending and I just moved here. So my mom and we were moving like a lot of places. So we were trying to find out which school would be best for me.
All right. Why are you all moving in a lot of places?
Because I'm sorry, but I had recently, like I said, I got shot. So we were moving away from there. 'Cause I was going to start school and then I got shot. My mom didn't want me like around because the area we were in was not a good area. So we moved and it was a school right by my house. I actually was starting to go.
All right. In your 17 years, you have done nothing with your life but cause chaos, confusion, and hurt. Going in and out of juvenile detention. For what reason? Who knows? What reason is it? We will find out. Why won't you do what's right? Why won't you follow the law?
It's not that, man. It's just
I mean, no, it is that.
as I got older, I realized like I understand like severity of this case right now. Like I think about it every day. But, like I was trying to change my life for the better. Like all that juvenile stuff, like it's been years. Like that was years.
Well, I don't even understand why you were doing juvenile stuff. I don't understand that. Life is simple. You go to school, get your education.
Yes, man.
Unless you're saying your mom is a bad mom, I don't know. I'm not in your household. So then it's you. Why won't you follow rules? And why are you out here tattooing? And what is that? A bag with money on it?
Yes, man.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just I just like the tattoo.
It's not that tattoo has not been done well. And let me just tell you, everybody out here with all of these tattoos, that's fine. Get your tattoos, but then deal with the consequences. Don't come back and say somebody won't give me a job because they're looking at me because of my tattoos. That's all on you.
Yes.
And what is the tattoo of the name across your eyebrow?
That is my little sister that passed away, man.
All right. So why put it above your eye?
I was young when I got the tattoo. I
How
felt
old?
like I was 15 at the time.
All right. So you're 15 years old. Who is letting you get a tattoo? Your mom?
No, I didn't live. That's when I lived with my father.
Your father said,
That's why-
your father took you to the tattoo shop and allowed you to have a tattoo?
No, man.
So you're not obeying anybody's rules. You're just doing what you want to do, acting as though you're an adult. Have you ever had employment?
Yes, man.
Doing what?
I worked here. Actually, it was a month before I got locked up. I worked for Zenith Promotions. We worked for a project called the Parker Project. We help families with kids with cancer. We raise money for them and stuff like that. So to go like tell family pay for like transportation, food, housing, stuff.
How are
like
you
that.
raising money?
It's like donate, like it's community funded basically. Like like you see those people that stand outside of the stores like Walmart and stuff.
Mhm.
And we signed, we got like waivers.
Let me just tell you, if I place you on probation, that's going to be something that you do in your spare time. That's not going to be your employment.
Yes, I understand.